When we click a button, login, send, or pay, it feels instant, right? But data does not magically appear on the server. It moves. And the way it moves is exactly where attackers observe, intercept, or manipulate the data. Most people imagine data like this: one big message traveling from your laptop to the server. But that's not how network works. In reality, data is broken into small pieces. These pieces are called packets, small chunks of your data that travel independently. Think of sending a book by post. Instead of sending the whole book, you send it page by page. Each page has part of the content, knows where it come from, knows where it should go. So packets may even take different routes to reach the same destination. This means attackers don't need the whole message. Watching packet is often enough for them. Now, let's understand who sent these packets. Most of the internet works on client-server model, where, for example, client is your phone, your laptop, or even your browser, and server is something, a website, which you want to connect to, an API, a backend system. So when you open a website, client sends the request, and server sends the response. And this back and forth is all packets. Now, if an attacker can see this conversation, they can learn a lot, even without hacking. So now the big question: what can an attacker actually see on the network? If traffic is not encrypted, let's say, then they can see the whole content as it is as you are sending it, your usernames, passwords, and API data. But if traffic is encrypted, they still see who is talking, when they are talking, and how much data is going, and how often. So encryption basically hides the content, but not the existence. And many attacks don't break encryption, even. They abuse timing, size, frequency, and patterns. So, for example, if a system suddenly sends large packets at midnight, so that is suspicious, right? Anyone can see that. So security team detects attacks by watching behavior, not messages. So what attacker can see depend on where they are. Are they on the same Wi-Fi, compromised router, ISP level, or inside your company network? So networking security is about controlling observation points where your data can be observed. As we have mentioned, it can be observed anywhere, as attackers may present anywhere on Wi-Fi, compromised router, ISP level, or even your company network. So remember, data moves as packets. Client and server talks constantly. Even encrypted traffic leaks some patterns, which can be useful for attackers, which they can exploit. So in the next video, we will talk about two very important ways of packet moves, TCP and UDP, and why attackers love one more than the other. And remember, we will keep it simple.